mean to startle you.
That's all right. Do you have an appointment?
I'm Dr. Keenan, the psychiatrist. We met on the docks after your boyfriend was shot.
Oh, yes, that's not a night I care to remember.
I understand. You were upset and you left so abruptly. I was concerned.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I wanted to see if you were okay. I'm concerned about you.
Oh, well, that's very kind, but completely unnecessary.
When we met, you were on the pier in the middle of the night wearing your blood-stained wedding dress.
It was a horrible night, I agree, but I'm fine now, so thank you for coming by, but this is not a really good time.
You told me it wasn't your boyfriend's blood on the dress. It was yours, from an old wound.
That's right, from an old wound that healed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a magazine to publish, and I don't recall scheduling a therapy session.
You also told me you've been suffering from blackouts. You find yourself places you have no recollection of how you got there. It happened again, didn't it?
What makes you say that?
Listen, the symptoms you're exhibiting don't go away on their own. Okay, these blackouts, they increase in frequency and duration.
Bursting into people's offices uninvited and handing them a diagnosis.
Anything you say will be confidential.
I have a psychiatrist.
In Chicago. I'm here, and I'm very good at what I do. Why not let me help you?
All right, fine. I showed up to work in those clothes. I don't remember buying them, let alone putting them on, and I would never wear anything like that.
Why not?
Because it's not me. It's Connie.
Who's Connie?
The one that dated with Connie.
My given name is Constanza Louise Falconeri, or Connie to my family, of which there were many. I grew up an only child, but I had an inexhaustible supply of relatives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins on both sides. I grew up in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, which is where I met Sonny, my boyfriend, the one who got shot.
Where did Kate come from?
Oh, I was ambitious. I was a straight-A student, and I wanted to get out of Bensonhurst, which I did. I got a scholarship to Princeton, and that's where I changed my name to Catherine Hardwick Howard.
So, Connie is who you were back in Bensonhurst?
Mm-hmm. Before I acquired any polish or understanding of style. Yeah. Tight, tough. This is how all the girls in the neighborhood used to dress. Myself included.
But you don't dress like that anymore.
Oh, God, no. Not for years.
But you came to work dressed in Connie's clothes that you don't remember putting on.
Why are you talking about her like she's a separate person?
Perhaps she is.
Okay, what do you mean that she's a different person?
It's a possible explanation for your blackouts.
No, it's not, all right? I had my mind on other things. I put my outfit on without realizing what I was wearing. That's all.
Has your psychiatrist in Chicago referred you to a neurologist? Could your blackouts have a physical cause?
Oh, he doesn't seem to think so.
Then maybe Connie is the answer.
Oh, well, please. Look, doctor, people change their name in my business all the time. It has nothing to do with my difficulties.
There's a psychological condition known as dissociation, and we all experience it in one form or another. After a long day and you drive home from work, your mind wanders. You arrive in your driveway with no memory of getting there.
That's right. That's exactly it. I'm not paying attention. I wasn't paying attention when I went into my closet this morning.
Yes, but in more extreme cases, dissociation can lead to a form of amnesia, blackouts. Often these states are caused by stress or a particular trauma.
So this is a reaction to Sonny's shooting?
It could be. In rare instances, when a person is unable to cope with stressful or traumatic situations, they subconsciously call upon another part of themselves. We call this dissociative identity disorder, where a completely separate entity emerges and functions on its own as if it were a wholly...
Wait a minute. Are you seriously suggesting that I have multiple personalities?
The blackouts you've been experiencing, the gaps in time, it's possible that you've been doing these things as someone else, which is why you, Kate, don't remember doing them.
Oh, I see. Okay, so what you're telling me is I'm running around as Connie, leading a double life. Is that what you're telling me?
How else would you explain the clothes, the memory loss?
This is ridiculous. I'm under stress, and I'm handling it, and I am fine. Now, please leave.
You're fine. I think we both know that you're not fine. As I said, these episodes could become more frequent. You need someone here to talk about what you're experiencing.
Well, I gotta give you credit, Doctor. This is a novel approach at drumming up business.
You're good at intimidating people, aren't you? But if I'm right about your condition, this isn't something you can handle alone.
Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No, not at all, Dante. Dr. Keenan was just leaving.
Call me. We can discuss this further. Detective.
Doc? Everything okay?
Yeah, it's great. I'm just trying to get the magazine out.
Well, I'll try to make this as brief as possible. Was Sonny here today?
Yes?
Do you know around what time that was?
I don't know, mid-afternoon. What's this about?
Does this look familiar to you?
I got one chance with Carl.
Done before?
No?
Well, that's interesting because I found it right here in your office.
And you think it belongs to Sonny because you found it here?
Has Sonny ever had a gun like
I told
this?
you I've never seen that before. What is this about?
This gun was used to shoot out Anthony Zaccaro's tires last night.
Well, it wasn't Sonny.
How can you be so sure?
Because, Dante, if your father was going to kill someone, he would make damn sure that the gun couldn't be traced back to him, and he certainly wouldn't involve me in any way.
Well, maybe it was an accident. Maybe he stopped by to see you, got distracted, and dropped the gun.
All right, well, maybe since we're speculating, how about maybe it was planned?
Has anyone else been in the office today, Kate?
Maxie?
Okay, well, I was here when she arrived, and the gun was here before that.
Have you talked to Sonny about this?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say?
He said it wasn't his. Kate, someone left this gun here. Is there anyone else you can think of that was in this office today?
Isn't there some kind of registration process, serial numbers?
Well, yeah, there used to be, but someone scratched it off. Didn't want to trace it back to them.
Well, Dante, it looks like you got a difficult investigation ahead of you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see your father. He probably needs a friend after being grilled yet again by his own son.
He's not at home.
What do you mean? Where is he?
He's under arrest. After Anthony's tires were shot out, he veered into oncoming traffic and killed a young father and his child.
I'm sure when Jason wakes up...
I need to see Sonny.
Well, he's not being arraigned until tomorrow.
This is not right, Dante. Sonny did not do this.
I want to believe that.
No. I know. I was with him from the second that he left the hospital.
After he was treated at the hospital, Kate, he went straight to the Quartermains where he threatened Anthony's life in front of a witness. Don't lie for him. You make him look even more guilty.
Your father saved your life last night. Have you forgotten that?
You keep coming up with stories like this, you're going to wind up in a cell next to him.